Hello everyone. This is Grade 3, Module 7, Lesson 17 homework. The directions for 1 state. The shapes below are made up of rectangles. Label the unknown side lengths. Then, write and solve an equation to find the perimeter of each shape. So there's two different sides that we need to find. We need to find this one, and we need to find this one. Now, for the one in red, I know that this is 4, and this whole length is 7. If I cut straight up here from the edge and break this apart, this is 4 because it matches up with this side. They're rectangles, so opposite sides are equal. And then whatever's left, if I figure this part out, I'm going to get this. And I know the whole measurement is 7, so 7 minus my 4 will get me my 3. And that's going to be meters. Now, the same can be said for this piece. I know that the whole thing is 9, and if I cut this rectangle this way, I have 2 here, so now I have a rectangle right here. This 2 goes over here, 2 meters, plus this will get me 9. So 9 is this whole amount. And I need to take 2, and 2 plus something will get me 9, or 9 minus 2 will get me 7 meters. And that's what this is going to be. Now all I have to do is do a running equation down here. And I can do an addition one, or I can add some multiplication in. It's completely up to you, but I'm going to start here with this 4 and work my way around. And I'm not going to do my crossed out dimensions. I'm going to do the full length dimensions because we didn't change these. We just used them to find our others. So I'll start with 4, and I have 4 meters plus 7 meters plus my new 3 meters. So the 7 and the 3 are brand new. 2 meters, 7 meters, and 9 meters. And I went into the other question because I'm not going to do B. I'll go to a different one. And now I can add these up. And I know 7 and 3 is 10. And I can add my 4 meters in here. And then 2 plus 7 is 9. And I know 9 plus 9 is 18. So now I can add these. And I have 10 plus 18 is 28. Plus 4 is 32. And there's a couple different ways you could add those up. That's just my thinking I'm talking about out loud. But you might have run them in a vertical line, or you might have done some multiplication because we saw we had 2 sevens in there where you could have multiplied 2 times 7. So for this side, I'm not going to do this, but you need to find this measurement right in here. And the best way to do that is to say 8 is right here. You have 2 right here and 2 here. So 2 plus something will get me 8. And that'll help out to get that missing side. So let's move down to one of the ones down below here. Let's take a look at D. That is going to help us, I would say, a little bit in here. And then it looks like we have a couple different measurements that we need to find. So with D, I need to find this measurement. And I also need to find this measurement. And I think I'm going to start with the one in red. So I'm looking for this one. So if I bring this straight down, and I'm going to cross off the 8 and bring it all the way out because I feel like this makes it look easier. So this is 8 feet, the whole measurement. Right here, and it's going to look almost like a tape diagram. This is 2 feet. If I bring this straight down, this is 3 feet. And 2 plus 3 is 5, plus this will get me 8. So if I add these two, I get 5 feet. And 8 minus 5 is 3 feet. So that's right here. Because 2 plus 3 plus 3 get me 8. And I'm using this measurement and this measurement because that's these lines. So I'm looking at almost like the tops of the stairs. Now for blue, I'm looking at the sides. So I'm looking at anything that is vertically, like this. So I got my full measurement of 7. It looks like I have a 3 right there, a 1 right there, and then whatever this is. So if I bring it straight across, and I'm going to do the same thing, I'm going to cross off this 7 and bring it way out to help out. So this one is 3. This one, if I bring it straight over and cut this, that's 1. And then here's my missing. And that's a question mark. So 3 plus 1 gets me 4, plus something gets me 7. Or 7 minus 3 minus 1. And I know that 3 plus 1 is 4, so 7 minus 4 is 3. And that's going to give me this side. So now for my perimeter of this, now I have my measurements of 3 feet, 3 feet, 1, 3, 3, 2, 7, 8, and I can add those up to get my perimeter all the way around the outside. And for C, you're doing a very similar thing. If I know that this measurement, because they're made up of rectangles, is 6, this one is 6. If I know this is 2, this one's 2. And now I just got to find right up here, this part. That's the missing. And I can bring stuff straight down, and you'll see that this is 4, this is 4, and this piece is the missing. So I have 4 plus something gets me 12. So I can just do my either addition of 4 and then subtract, or I can subtract 12 and 4 and then take that and subtract it from another 4. Just to get my piece up here, and then I'll use these measurements to find my perimeter. Let's look at page 2. And I'll take a look at, I'll get you set up for 2, and then I'll actually do 3 out. So 2 says, sorry draws and labels the squares and rectangles below. Find the perimeter of the new shape. So we have a rectangle of 18 and some squares, and we see 6 here. And I know with squares, if this is 6, this is 6, this is 6. Same thing over here. And I don't need to go on the inside, because I know if this is 18, this is 18. So I could find my perimeter by adding all of these numbers up. I have 6, 6, 18, 6, 6, 6, 18, 6. Or I could do some combining here and make my new shape. And it looks like a big rectangle. So the measurement of this whole thing, this new rectangle, is 6 plus 18 plus 6. So that's going to be 30 centimeters. And I know if that's 30, this has to be 30 because they're rectangles. Because it's a rectangle and opposite sides are equal. So now I just have 30, 6, 30, and 6. And you're going to want to find your perimeter and give me your answer statement for it because we have a word problem. Now, let's take a look down at the last one. I want to do a little bit. Let the unknown, label the unknown side lengths, then find the perimeter of the shaded rectangle. So we're combining 2 different problems, like the one we just did in 2, and then some of the stuff in 1 because we got to find missings. So I'll find first this missing side here, and I'm going to look at the opposite side of 8. and I see this part is 2, so if I bring that straight over, this is 2. So 2 plus this will get me 8. And if I find this measurement, I find this measurement and this measurement because they're all equal to each other. So 8 minus 2 gets me 6. And that's what my measurement for here is. So I'm going to bring this over for B. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this bottom part in red. I need this, and I'm given this. And together, these two, 5 plus this, will get me 18. So if I bring the 5 up, 5 and this equal 18. I know I can subtract 18 and 5 to get A, which is 13 inches. Now, I have my measurements, and I'm going to do these in black so you can see them. There's the measure of this side, which is 6, which means this side is 6. I have my measurement of 13, which is down here, which means this measurement is 13 inches. So now you have perimeter equals, and I'm going to show my multiplication on this one, 2 times 6 inches plus my 2 times 13 inches. And I put them in parentheses just to space them out. You could still do 6 inches plus 6 inches, I'm going to run out of space, plus 13 inches plus 13 inches. Same thing. 2 times 6 is 12 inches, just like 6 times 6 is 12 inches. 2 times 13 inches is 26 inches, just like 13 plus 13 is 26 inches. And then I'll add those to get 38 inches. So the very last piece is my answer statement. So my answer statement is the perimeter of the shaded rectangle is 38 inches. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps, and good luck on the rest of your homework.